Okay, let's get back to it here. So, saved up enough energy. Got energy collectors all the way around this thing. Well, at least on 4 sides. Let's get the windows sitting in the right spot here. Okay. No, that's not. Okay, never mind. We got it. We're good. Okay. Anyway, this thing's like kicking out coal. Let's throw all that back in here. I went ahead and remade all the basic tools and swords from wood, stone, and iron, just to be sure we have all the recipes in our table. Also an aluminum block, a lead block, a nickel block, this dirty cobblestone, which is just one piece of dirt and one piece of cobblestone, and it gives you 2, so it comes out exactly the same for the EMC, and a graphite bar, which you get by smelting a piece of coal. So let's throw all these in here. Table's learning things. Okay. Now let's start on Buildcraft. Let's see, achievements. These here. So we get to start with wooden gear. Wooden gear, just 4 sticks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it. Got it. And teach it to our table. And I'm going to leave that in my inventory because we're about to use it for a lot of a whole bunch of stuff. All right. I'm going to go straight up the middle here. Make a stone gear next. I'm going to ignore these other 2 things. And the stone gear is just a wooden gear with cobblestone around it. And the next one's going to be an iron gear, which is just the stone gear with iron around it. Hang on. Did I teach that to the table? No, I did. Don't want to skip any. Iron gear. Teach that to the table. Then after iron, we get gold. And after gold is diamond. Just enough to do that. Diamond gear. Okay, so now we can throw our diamond gear in there. Make sure I have all 5, yeah. Okay, achievements. That's everything up the middle except for the refinery, but I'm not going to make that yet. Alright, so redstone engine is first on the engine list. This is for power generation. And we need a piston, 2 wood gears, piece of glass, and 3 planks. So let's make the piston first, because I don't have the recipe in here. So we need 4 cobblestone, a redstone, 1 iron ingot, and 3 planks. Wrong thing. Like that. Got our piston. Teach that to the table. Glass. 2 wood gears. And 3 more planks. There we go. Teach that to our table. And let's show you how this thing works. So the redstone engine is like a generator, but it's very, very slow, and it only turns on if the block next to it is powered with a lever. Or the block it's on, probably. Let me see. Like that. So that would turn this one on, but it's not actually connected to anything, so I don't think it's actually going to do anything at the moment. But I'll leave that on just in case, and let's move along. Auto workbench. You know what, let's go ahead and make that auto workbench. I think that requires power. We can test our engines on those. So that's 2 stone gears and a crafting table. No big deal. 1, 2. And this is why I made all the gears beforehand. One of each, so that it's easier to just grab and go. Make these things and keep going. Oh yeah, it's on. There it goes. So the auto workbench, you give it a template on the top left in the crafting grid. You make the shape of the item you want to craft. It'll show you what it's going to make on the right, and then you put all your materials in the bar at the bottom, and it will pull from those materials to create those items, that item, over and over and over. I assume you're supposed to make this you're supposed to use this to make the gears, so that they're easier to make. I didn't teach it to the table. Let me get an axe. But I don't really have a use for that, because I have this, and it creates items out of nothing, so I don't need material for anything. At this point in the game, anyway. Let's get that back out. Repair our axe. Okay. So after the auto workbench, our next engine is going to be the Stirling engine. That's 2 stone gears, piston, glass, and cobblestone. Like so. Teach that to our table. Alright, now this one runs on coal, I believe. And I need a pickaxe. Give me this back. Give me this back. Give me that. Alright, so the Stirling engine should run on coal. Let's give it a piece and see. No. Maybe this is the one that runs on steam. or something else. I don't have any gunpowder. Huh. Gunpowder. There we go. Learn about some gunpowder. Oh, come back. Yeah, okay, so I'm not sure. Anyway, not important. Okay, next item is the combustion engine. Okay, that's the coal one. I guess the Stirling engine is the steam one? Not quite sure. Maybe it runs on wood? Let me try that. Not sure why it would run on wood but not coal. Let me just get planks. Do you run on wood? Looks like no. Yeah, I don't know. I will find out later and probably forget to tell people. Or, you know what? Let's just go to the wiki. How about that? Let's see. Tekkit wiki. And we're going to search for Stirling engine. It says it runs on vanilla Minecraft fuels, coal, charcoal, lava bucket, etc. Oh, still requires a redstone signal. Okay. That's right, I forgot about that part. So it does run on coal, wood, whatever, but you gotta power it with a redstone signal to turn it on. There we go. Okay. So if we tell our auto workbench make blocks of coal, outputs 3 RF per tick. Huh. Pretty slow. Oh, it made all of them. Wow, okay. Alright, turn that off. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Alright, next item. Oh yeah, the combustion engine, that's right. Combus. That's 2 iron gears, piston, glass, and iron. Comes out to 32.05 on the cost. Still not too expensive. Oops. Piston. And glass. Okay. 3, 1, 2, that, and that. This is the one that uses oil. Or other fuel. Okay, learn that. Put that stack of stuff in. Alright, that's all the engines that we're probably not going to use at all. Because this mining well I'm going to power with something else, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's make this wrench. That one. So it's 3 iron ingots and a stone gear. Like that. Teach that to our table. Get rid of this stuff. Okay. Now we make the mining well. That's just a iron pick, 6 ingots, redstone, and a gear. 3420 value. We're still pretty good on energy in here. So we got the iron gear. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Redstone and iron pick. Okay. 3, gear, redstone. Mining well. Okay, so this thing, basically what it does is it digs a hole straight down. All the stuff that it digs out, I'm just going to put it over here for later. All the stuff it digs out, it tosses out the top or next to it or whatever. If you put a chest on it, it keeps everything. In the chest. So let's put a chest next to it, and we are going to power it with something outside of that mod. Hang on a second. Okay, I was getting some warnings about frame rates. That seems to have fixed it. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to use, probably bad because it's raining right now, is solar panels from this Solar Flux mod. They can be a little grindy to make, but since we have this ProjectE transmutation table, we only ever have to make any of them one time. So you just make it and forget it. Alright, so solar panel tier 1. We need 3 of these mirror things. Just iron and 3 glass. Makes 2 of them. So let's go iron. And 3 glass. crafting table, like so. Teach that to the table. 1, 2, and get out a third one. We need planks. And 1 piece of redstone. Alright. Like so. Solar panel 1. Teach that to the table. Now we can make those anytime we need them. But that won't be enough power down the road. So let's go up to tier 2. Tier 2 is 8 of those and a piston. See why I didn't want to sit and make them one at a time as I needed them? Way easier to just auto create these. And I don't even have to make the piston. It's already in here. Alright, tier 2 should be fine. Let's go out here. So the solar panel, obviously, gets power from the sun. I'm going to put it right on top of the mining well, which will power the mining well. Kind of slow, but it'll do it. And it'll put all the stuff in the chest next to it. So while that's running, let's go make tier 3 and just move on up the row. So, whoops. Alright, tier 3. We need photovoltaic cells. And that's 3 mirrors, 3 lapis, and 3 glass. There we go. Show it to our table. Alright, that's the cell tier 1, which is just an upgrade from the mirror, technically. Let's see, I can go ahead and go up to like tier 3 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. The cell tier 2 needs 1 of the ones, 2 mirrors, 3 lapis, and 3 clay. And while we're at it, learning all these things, let's make a clay block, because don't have one of those yet. Okay. Mirror, mirror, cell. And I probably got all these backwards. Yep, okay. Cell tier 2. Teach it that. And move on to tier 3. Needs the cell, 2 obsidian, 3 glowstone, and some glass. Did I say redstone? I meant glowstone if I said redstone. Oh, okay. There we go. And there's tier 3. Tier 4 costs 87,000, almost 88,000 in materials, and we don't have that much. So I'm going to stop at the cell tier 3. And we will upgrade let's go to solar panel 3. So we need 3 1s, 4 solar panel 2s, a redstone repeater, which I haven't made one of those yet. Let's do that. It's one of the things I forgot to make. There we go. Alright. So 3 of those. Oh, I didn't teach it 2 yet. We ran off with 2. Unless it's too expensive. 30,000? No. Well, let's go get 2 back. I need to pick diamond, because why not? It probably got nothing done because it went to night right after it started. Oh, it got 14 blocks down. Alright. Solar panel 2. I need this one and 3 more. Alright. 4, 3, and what else was it? Repeater, block of copper. These are all the same. I guess. Say what now? Oh, it's 3 of the 1s. Ah, okay. Put those back. I was trying to make it too good. Alright, solar panel 3. And solar panel 4 takes 109,000. We don't have that kind of power yet. Or energy. So we're stopping at 3. But you get the idea. It just gets a bit more and more complicated. But the transmutation table makes it pretty easy. Anyway, it's going to go right there. Turns out I don't have a bed. Let's make a bed. Because who needs sleep, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Bed. Learned. Throw it down. Doesn't matter. Probably a bad spot for it though. There. Good enough. All the achievements. Okay. Now, daytime, rain stopped. This thing should be going to town. We're at height 63, so there should be a pretty good amount of stuff in here by the time it's done. Yep, it's working fine. Not as fast as it could be, but, well, it's done now. Alright, so mostly stone, a little bit of marble and limestone down there. So nothing on that spot. Let's go turn all this stuff in. The amethyst doesn't work, so we'll put that away. Alright, let's make some of the upgrades for the solar panel, make it better. Efficiency upgrade, that's 14,000 power for one of them. We need a mirror and 4 cobblestone. For the blank upgrade, teach it that. Then we need 3 cell 1s and 1 cell 2. There we go. And that basically just makes the solar panel collect more energy faster by 5%. You can put 8 of them in the machine, but each one decreases the bonus that it gets. So the first one you put in is 5%, the second one is like another bonus 4%. So instead of 10 you're getting 9, and it just gets less and less from there. Alright, so let's put that away so we get our points back. Second upgrade, low light upgrade. 6 glass, 2 glowstone, and a blank pattern upgrade. Blank upgrade. Pretty cheap. There. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that. The low light upgrade makes the solar panel better when there's not a lot of light, but not so good if there's a whole lot of light. Like it caps out at a lower number, but it starts at a higher number. Alright, put that away. Next one, this is the one I could never make because I never found aluminum, but I guess now that I've got it I can do it. This is the machine traversal upgrade. It lets you export to additional things connected to the solar panel. And you can put a whole stack of these in a machine at once. Alright, so 4 aluminum, 2 redstone, and a blank. In you go. Next one, transfer rate upgrade. This makes your solar panel export energy from itself to the things around it faster than it normally does by 10%, and each one is a lower percentage, and you can have 8. So that's 6 redstone, 2 gold, and a blank. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 blanks out because I know I'm making another one here in a second. Well, 3. This one and the next 2. Alright, transfer rate upgrade, learned. Capacity upgrade. This one increases the amount of energy the solar panel can hold inside of itself. That's just a lot of redstone. Alright, so let's break one down. There. And I'll put all the extra back. Alright, so capacity upgrade. Learn that one. Next one, furnace upgrade. This one's really handy. This makes it to where the solar panel can actually charge a vanilla Minecraft furnace, and you can use the furnace to cook things using just sunlight. You don't have to use any kind of coal. But it takes 7 coal to make the item, so if you're already short on coal, this won't help you at the beginning, but then afterward it ends up paying for itself. And that one's really handy. Okay, got nothing in there. That's 2 stacks of coal already. Okay, now that's all the upgrades for our solar panel. Let's get that one. Nah, not really a point. We're about to move the whole thing anyway. Let me get the pick. This thing's done its job here. I don't want to fall in this hole. Wait a minute. Let me get that wrench. Okay, that rotates the thing. I'm just gonna use a pick. Pretty sure that works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to fall in there. Is there really coal, like, right next to where I started digging? Okay then. Let's get our chest back. And we'll set up the well there. Chest next to it. Solar panel on top. And you can watch it dig. It's going a lot faster than it was before. Okay, so that's all well and good. We can use that to get some resources. But it's pretty slow, right? Yeah. 1 column at a time. Or 1 pillar at a time, all the way down to bedrock. So, what's our next option? Well, after the mining well, the next option is Chunk Destroyer. This is the quarry. That takes 130,000 in material. So I'm going to have to recycle some stuff. I guess this is done. Yeah, light turned red, so it's finished. That almost went in the hole. Take all our stuff. I wonder. How efficient is the tier 1 solar panel? Well, it won't be at night. Let's set it up at night and then sleep. Let's just put this right there. Put that there and there. Okay. And set that up to cook, sleep. Oh, it's trying. Not really going anywhere though. Let's get rid of that. Grab the tier 3. That's gonna go. Okay. So the tier 1 probably takes quite a while to get going on a furnace, assuming it works at all. I mean, it should work, but probably just really slow. Alright, now that we have that set up, we can basically get rid of all this over here. And that'll just remain to be our miscellaneous stuff chest. Alright, let me harvest up the farm. Alright, let's go throw this stuff in the table. Transmute. Not worth a whole lot. Better than 0, though. Almost another stack of coal. 6,000. 60,000. We still need 130k. So we're not even halfway there. Recipe. Right. We have all this done already. We just don't have enough to make all of it. 2 diamond gears, 2 gold gears, or 3 iron gears, redstone, and pickaxe. So we have all the recipes for all these items. We just don't have enough energy to make all of it. 1 diamond gear wipes us out, pretty much. Alright, so when we make the quarry, that will allow us to get resources quite a bit faster without all the hassle of actually going and mining it ourselves. And we can power the quarry with our solar panels. So we don't have to worry about power production. I'm going to just do this real quick. This thing is kind of an eyesore. Yep, so none of the bees or any of that is compatible. Probably the stuff you can get from them would be, but the bees are not. Okay, anyway, so I guess slightly shorter episode this time, slightly shorter video. I will cut it here. I guess I'll just cut it here, and when I get enough energy in the system to make the table, hang on, I'm checking other stuff. Okay, when I get enough energy to make the quarry, then I will come back and show you how to set that up and get it running and watch it tear a chunk out of the ground, get all of our resources, and we'll move on from there. Alright, catch you later, guys.